Hey guys, I'm going to start this one off a little bit early. I'm going to get the big bucket out. I am going to do a clay soap, and I wanted to show you how much clay I was putting in here, just because it's a lot. I've done clay soaps for you guys before. This one, oh lordy, is a little bit different. I mean, it's still reasonably the same, but I'm just going to use two other clays for colouring. I'm going to put 240 grams of clay in here. That's just the little bucket I use, so I don't have to use this one all the time. I'm not going to use a tablespoon for that because it will take me forever. So we'll use the measuring cup. So yeah, I'm just weighing it out. I used to do tablespoons, but then I weighed how much those tablespoons would take. So it's easier this way. But it's proven to be a very popular soap. So there we are, 250. Oh, while I'm here, I'll just bore you to tears and do other things as well. I'm just going to fill up my little container. Yes, it's proven to be a very popular soap. I have scented it both times with my citrus mix, and I'm going to do the same again today. Actually, it's 3 times I've made it, not twice. Because the first time I made it, I wasn't sure if it was going to be any good, so I kept it for myself and absolutely love it, and I can't imagine not using a clay soap now. So the 3 times I've made it, what's the saying? I don't even know. I coloured it different, and that didn't seem to make a difference to people. So, but I found that the people that just shut. Oh, I don't know if it's shut or not. I don't care. The people who buy it are repeat customers. Like for that specific soap, they really, really like the clay. So yeah. So I'm going to continue making it while other people want it. What I've done is this mix here. Soft oils and my goat's milk. So there's everything in there that is required to make my soap, except for my lye at this point. As you can see from the colour, kaolin clay, even though it's called white clay, it's not that white. Well, not the stuff I buy anyway. I don't know if it actually is any whiter, but it always tends to go this muddy brown colour. So I'm going to put some titanium into the entire mix, just because I want it a little whiter. Oh, and also I have, just checking to make sure that's still bloody recording. I'm paranoid about that now. Because it's got so much clay in it, I went ahead and added a bit of extra liquid, which is goat's milk, because I didn't want, because it's a clay soap, it works better if, it's still going to go really hard in the mould, but it just seems to work just a little bit better if you chuck a bit of extra liquid in it. So that's just from experience, and I've only made a couple, so I've got this, which thinking I might just put that in now, because it doesn't really matter when that goes in. It doesn't, the citrus doesn't seem to accelerate trace any, so I might do that now. Save a bit of extra mixing later on. Alright. And the good thing about clay soaps is clay tends to make a scent stick anyway, so you don't have to use any extra. Alright, so I'm going to actually, I will actually use extra. Funny that I said that, and then I'm actually going to use extra anyway, because it's such a beautiful scent. I normally use 30, and I'm going to use, well, I'm going to use 43. I was going for 40, but that's close enough. It's all good. It's all good. Oh God, that's nice. Oh, I want to tell you what it's a mixture of, but it's my secret. This is my KFC. I can't tell you. It's my secret herbs and spices. Lashed out yesterday and bought myself a overlocker, which I'm very happy about, for my fabulous American crew. I bought a serger, so I think that's what you guys call them. Here we call them overlockers. Alright, so that's a nice little mix. I might give that sides one more scrape. I found with my first one, which is the one I kept for myself, when I didn't mix, because with the first one I put the clay in after the lye, I noticed that it's got little scratchy bits in it, so it's obviously the clay hasn't fully absorbed the liquid, so that's why I'm just being like over mixy with this. But I mean, it's got no lye in it, so I can mix it as much as I want. There's something wrong with me. There really is, because I'm looking at this. I'm just thinking how nice that would be to bathe in it. When I was a kid, the town that I used to come from was a little town called Denman, and it had about like 300 people in it. And we used to have, there was a work site, I don't know, I was a kid, so I don't know a lot, but right down the end of the main street, like 5 k's down past the main street, there was this work site and had diggery things, I don't know, but there was a mud pit. And we used to always get in the mud, and I used to love, and it was next to the river, so we used to get in the mud and hang out with them up with mud all over us, and then we used to go get in the river and clean ourselves off. So I kind of wonder if that's why I've got such good skin. Because I have really good skin for someone who I don't moisturise, ever. Oh, no, that's a lie. Yes, I do. I've made my own moisturiser, and I put it on at night before I go to bed. That's it. I do not moisturise any of my body or anything else. Well, because that's all I have is my body, I guess. Jesus. I should probably stop talking today. Just should shut up. But yes, so I kind of like mud. And I'm just saying yesterday I should be a boy. I'm such a boy. And it's no joke, seriously, I'm such a boy with so many things, like the way I think sometimes, the way I react to things. I tend to be very masculine in a lot of things, which, I mean, is terrible, because that's a real sexist thing to say, and we shouldn't define what's masculine and what's feminine by actions. We should just be all people, which, you know, I totally agree with, but, you know, in societal norms, I have a lot of masculine traits, and I don't care, because they're just my traits, and I'm happy to have them the way they are, because it's me. But yes. I probably should have been born a bloke. Oh, that'd be good. I really wouldn't have to wear dresses ever. Although, I think guys in dresses are kind of sexy, so... Or not dresses, skirts. I like skirts. And I don't just mean kilts, people. I mean, like, actual skirts. Skirts are sexy on guys. Did I not? I just got through saying I was weird. Did I not? You people never believe me. I am really weird. Just you wait till I start my vlog channel and start talking about things. None of yous will like me anymore. I swear to God, you won't. I'm very opinionated and my opinions do not sit well with other people. So anyway, this is French green clay. So I figured I was going to colour this anyway. So why not use clay in the clay soap? And this one is Brazilian yellow clay, so it'll be a multinational colour, multinational soap. It'll be Brazilian, French, and I'm pretty sure the kaolin clay is Australian, although I'm not 100% certain on that one. So I'll give these a bit of a mix with a spoon, because I mean it's going to thicken up if I keep stick blending it, obviously. So if I can get a little bit of the mixing done with a spoon. Oh, this is a really nice colour. This is a real rusty, orangey kind of colour, this clay. It's very nice. It's Brazilian yellow clay, so, and it says it's a stable natural colour for soap for facial masks and body mud packs, suitable for all skin types and combines well with other clays. Well, that's handy. And the green French clay is suitable for acne, oily and neglected skin. That would be mine. Cleansing, exfoliating and softening. Well, there you go. It sounds a bit fancy, doesn't it? So, alrighty. So, that's not going to get any whiter than that. And it's a clay soap, so I don't really care. I do like that colour anyway. It's very nice. It's also going to be a very bubbly soap. Alrighty, in you pop. Just scrape that off with the finger. That is a nice colour. I do like it. Oh, the smell, guys. God. Absolutely divine. What? Did you see that? It's actually hooked. It's hooked around there. I couldn't do anything. Oh, it's your ear holes. There we go. Alrighty, now. What are we thinking? I think a drop swirl is kind of boring. What about we do an ITP? What about... Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Check this out, guys. Oh, that's never a good sound, is it? Never ever a good sound. Alright, so... we've got 2 in the pot swirls here. That'll do. I'm not going to mix those. I'm just going to leave them like that. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of this in here. See, I wait now until I've got 6 soaps, and then when they're all like at least 24 hours old, I'll chuck this in the freezer, because if you leave soap in whatever that stuff is, silicone, too long, it gets sticky. So it's easier to freeze it and get them out when they're frozen, I have discovered. Alright, now let's see what this looks like. Because I was a little bit inspired to do this by one of my favourite soapers, whom I adore watching. and that's Jen from A&N Suds and Such. She is my hero. I love her because she's just so cool and down to earth. And oh god, I forgot. Yes, guys, when you make clay soap, you have to allow for the fact that you've put clay in your soap, and then it makes a lot more mixture. I forgot again. I'm a dickhead. But we have established that fact, have we not? Alright, so I'm just going to mix these up because they're a little ricey, but not drastic. They were just a little bit separatey, ricey kind of. So what I will do now is, now that I've mixed those back up again, is I'm going to do another ITP in each of them. ITP, for those of you that don't know, is in the pot. So I guess it's technically wrong because we just call it an ITP, whereas I guess technically it's an ITPS because it's in the pot swirl. But all you're doing is just combining two different colours to make a bit of a swirl, that's all. And then you don't mix it, or you give it a light mix, and then you pour it into your this one first, and then you just pour it into your mould, and it produces interesting lines and textures and shit all over your bench, apparently. It's everywhere, just everywhere. It's too thick to be doing much of anything with now. So I will just get this in the mould. I'm going to scrape these two out. Crap. All over the bench. Now the bottom bit won't have as much of the pale mixture in it, obviously, because it's too thick for that now. But I think that might look kind of cool, having the darker mix on top anyway. So, wow. I'm a Miss Messy Soaper Day today, aren't I? It's all good. Do we care? No, we don't care, because it'll just clean up. Yes, that's the second time the coppers or the ambulance have gone up the road today, so God knows what's happened. I hope everybody is okay. So this is nice and thick. I'll be able to do a nice textured top on this. Oh, I didn't save any of the other colour. Oh well, never mind. I was going to just put that in my little smell me. Oh, which, if I remember, I'll add a picture at the end of this video. I've got a... shit. I have a picture now of what my smell me's look like sitting in front of my soaps. And I've been meaning to put that on the end of a video for you guys for a while. A while, she says, like a week. Because, you know, that's a while. Such a dick. Oh, that one was covered in soap already. Yeah, no, but I have been meaning to do it. It's just been the month from hell so far, so I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't edited a single video, so in the entire month. Alright, come here, my love hearts. So these are, I don't know what these are yet. I haven't decided what I'm doing with these love hearts. Probably going to use them as free samples or something along those lines. I haven't actually decided yet, so, and I've accumulated a few of them. I've only just started doing this. Before I would make a whole bunch of the little cubes, but the little cubes are a bit uncomfortable to wash yourself with because they, you know, they're square and they're pointy. So yeah, so I'm not overly keen on using those as samples. So I have taken now to just making one as my smell me for the markets, and And yeah, making 1 or 2 if there's enough mix, which there obviously was in this. Although, I mean, yeah, seriously though, I just said that I had too much mix, but I only got 1 love heart too much mix. So the clay didn't make too much more mix, just 1 love heart. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Let's see if I can, oh no, I've got some over there. Come out. I want this colour on my Smell Me because it's in the soap, so I want to have it in there as well because I like them to be reasonably matching. There we go. Alrighty, so that's pretty good. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how this turns out because Jen's one that she did with the 2 in the pot swirls looked really good. So hopefully mine will too. But yeah, she just uploaded like, I don't know, 10 videos yesterday. I'm still getting through watching them. It's awesome. I should do just upload, I mean just release a whole bunch of them in one hit. Freak is all out. So I don't know. I don't know. By the time you get this one, it's because it's what, the 19th of April today. I'm still doing the whole Monday and Tuesday and Friday. I don't know, Monday and Friday or Tuesday and Friday. It might be Tuesday and Friday release schedule. So I haven't done a boring textured top for a while. So here it is. It really is boring, but it looks nice. So I don't know why I do that down the center. I like that. So try not to cover up my other color, and I'm not going to do the same on this one. I'm going to give this one a little swirl around, try and keep that colour visible. I mean, these guys are the presentation for the soap. Like, people pick these up and bring them up to their noses and smell them, so you know, if they look like shit, they're not going to want to pick them up. So I try and make them look as appealing as possible. But, I mean, it's only a tiny little thing to try and make look appealing. Oh, there you go. Alrighty, so that is clay soap. Now, just for your reference, I used 250 grams of clay plus the coloured ones you saw. I didn't measure that. But yeah, 250 grams of kaolin clay in 1,000 grams of oil. So if you want to try a clay soap yourself, that's what I use. And I got my initial measurements from Jesus, I don't know if it was Royalty Soaps or Humble Band Me. It might have been Humble Band Me, I think, which is Marie. So it's one of those two. I'm pretty sure it's Humble Band Me though. So so check out that. You should just check out those channels anyway, because they're pretty cool. Oh, Katie at Royalty Soaps, she's pregnant and she's got this tiny little baby bump, and it's friggin' adorable. And she's cool and she's funny. She just sort of, sometimes she sounds just like me, or I sound like her, or whatever. But usually she'll say something and I think, oh my god, I've just come out of her mouth. So and she's very talented, and she does these most amazing soaps with these great big ass high top piped things on there. And I'm not a fan of the pipe tops, but I love watching her make hers, because she just does an amazing job. So you know, I'm not a fan of embeds either, but I don't mind watching people do it. So Alright guys, I will leave you there because I'm now just talking and you've probably already turned the video off and don't even know what I'm talking about because you turned the video off. I will see you for the cutting anyway. Bye! Hello lovely peoples, we're back and I'm a bit excited about this because have a go at the colours. Oh they nice. I'm a bit excited. Oh god, it smells so good. Seriously, this citrus that I make up, it smells like the juiciest watermelon. No, it doesn't smell like watermelon at all. It smells like the juiciest mandarin that you've ever smelled. It's just, it honestly, I get the shits when people say, it smells good enough to eat, but this actually does. So, I don't know, it's probably too soft for to be cutting, I don't know. They come out of the mould nice, and it's like 20 to 12, so I made it at, I don't know, I don't think this thing can tell me what time I made it at. No, just the 19th of April, but it doesn't say what time. No, oh well, never mind. A few hours ago. It was after 7 o'clock, that's all I know. Alright. Oh. That looks pretty different. It's kind of hard to tell. Holy crap! That went all the way to the bottom. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, this is cool. And it's all natural colours. So that's kind of cool. It's made it kind of wispy. Probably not the word I'm looking for. It's quite delicate in here, and that's because the dark green's mixed with this, and then the yellow is mixed with this. So yeah. No, I quite like it. I wish I hadn't done this on the top because it made it very top heavy. It would have been nice if it had stayed wispy all the way through, I think. So, but still. Oh, stupid spots. Does anybody know why cutting with wire does that? Because it's like the weirdest thing. You wouldn't think that cutting with wire would put spots on your soap. There you go, I can see a little bit better now. I really like that. Yeah, it's just, it intrigues me why it does that. So if you know, would you please tell me? Or, you know, you can be a bastard and keep it to yourself if you really want to. Your choice, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I really like this. It's come up a treat. It's definitely different. I'm so keen to cut the other one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to cut that before I go to bed because I'm getting a bit tired. I'd like to go to sleep, but then again, I've just bought some patterns for some bags, so I may do some sewing for a while, which will keep me awake. So I always like to say that I don't use patterns, and I'm pretty good at working stuff out in my head, but bags are kind of complicated. And I've got ones, you know, there's a saddle bag, and the reversible hobo was a free one, so I didn't actually pay for that, but paid for the saddle bag. What else is there? No, there's a few other different ones which, if I can do them, will turn out great, especially with all this lovely new fabric I've just got. So I've got skeleton cats. Come on, that's awesome. So yeah, there you go. There's my awesome clay soap. I can't even explain to you how soft it is. It's like, normal soap just feels like soap, but this is like, it feels like a baby's bottom. Seriously. I had 3, so I know what they feel like. I'm not some sort of lecherous person. But yeah, it just, like, once you get rid of the lumpiness from cutting with this thing, it's so smooth, so soft. I don't know if I'll sell this. I may end up keeping this one too. God. Maybe I should just make another clay soap. Like, now. Let's go. No, time for some sewing. Alrighty. I will see you for the next cutting. No. After this is supposed to be soap, won't it? Yes, I'll see you for the next soap. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.